All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching me the truth, 100% securely. I would like to give a salutation to the Akim and Aqua who are listening and studying to show thyself approved. This is your brother Bayan from the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Hebrew Israelite Camp, coming back to you with another quick lesson. And it's just a quick lesson to warn the sheep of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai to don't get comfortable, okay? That would pretty much be the title. Don't get comfortable in this society, all right? So I actually just woke up from a little dream, and this is just it was like a dream that, in the dream, it looked like I was living out of my car and going to a homeless shelter. And in this particular dream, it looked like a young girl that was with me. She drove with me to go back to the shelter, but she wasn't actually going to the shelter. She was actually getting ready to go out there and sell her body. Okay, and I asked her, why did she do that? You know, in that particular dream, somehow we got on a conversation on why was she doing it, and she was saying that I got, bills to pay or something like that. And that was, it was kind of a spiritual dream that I had, because I was like, wow, that's just, she still fixed on the ways of Babylon to the point where she has to sell her body to make ends meet, okay? Because she was getting ready to get in the car with one of them Edomites, okay? And, I pretty much, in my mind, it was like I wanted to warn her, like, you don't have to do that, you know what I mean? We have the kingdom getting ready to come, so, that was just a dream that I had, like I just woke up. But yeah, man, that's like, just don't get comfortable, okay? Because we already seeing the downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, you got the housing market. It's hard to buy a house. Rent prices are going up. Okay, World War III getting ready to pop off. People are losing their job. All right. Uh, Inflation is rising, so to the point that people that do have jobs, they still can't afford, to buy food and so on and so forth. So this place is going down the drain. So why get comfortable in this place? Why get comfortable in America, aka Babylon the Great? All right, there's no rest here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start out with that, man. So this is Micah 2:10. And it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Right? So this place is polluted. This place is polluted with the minds that people have. Okay? You got the alphabet agenda. Okay? You got very people that's the people that controlling this world, none other than Esau, Edom, Amalek. Okay? Those Ish people who are the elite bankers. All right, their greed is making this society go down. Okay, so this place is polluted. All right, it's polluted to the point where people are willing to degrade themselves to make ends meet. Okay, so reading that again, Micah 2:10, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction." Okay, so this place is going to destroy you if you're in this world. If your mindset is fixated on trying to make ends meet in this wicked society. Okay, this society is getting ready to go down. All right. I remember lesson in my art Kadash Han just did. Well, this place is circling in a drain. Okay, so what you fixing? You trying to fix yourself to make ends meet in this society? It's nothing like a toilet bowl. Okay, that stuff you got to flush that, man. That mindset, you got to flush that down the drain. Okay, because this society is not going to be here much longer, and the fact that you dealing with the cares in this world, you're gonna go circling down the drain along with this society. Okay, so your mindset should be focused on the kingdom. Okay, the kingdom of heaven. All right. So let's read that again. Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart. This is not your rest, because it is polluted. it shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. Okay. So, all right, to get a precept on that, just a couple of precepts. This is Isaiah 52. Isaiah 52, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, "The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has made bare His holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power." Okay, so everybody is getting ready to see. So right now we're seeing the downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, because right here it said, "The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have made bare His holy arm in the eyes of all nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power." Okay, so we about to see the salvation. Soon America, aka Babylon the Great, is getting ready to be destroyed. Okay. Okay, so Salaki, I'm gonna go read up one scripture. Okay, this is Isaiah 52 and 9. Okay, all right, say, "Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste place of Jerusalem." Okay, so this is what we should be rejoicing right here. We should be rejoicing by the fact that America, aka Babylon the Great, is getting ready to be destroyed. Because we should take joy in that because we're about to see our kingdom. Okay, so don't get too comfortable in this world. All right. And it says, "Break forth into joy, sing together, you waste place of Jerusalem." Okay, the Jerusalem represent the rest. Okay, our home for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and it said, "For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have comforted His people. He has redeemed Jerusalem." Okay, so don't get comfortable in the cares of America, aka Babylon the Great, because we have a comfort. Okay, that's on the way. All right, and that's in Jerusalem. All right, so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is about to redeem us from this wicked place. All right. Uh, Bear with me for a minute. My phone is acting up. All right, so now reading on the Isaiah 52 and 10 again, it says, "The Lord Yahweh has made bare His holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power." All right, and verse 11 is the point, and it said, depart ye, go ye out from death, touch no unclean thing, go ye out of the midst of her." And that her is America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay. "Be ye clean that bear the vessel of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai." Right. So we supposed to be separated from this world. Okay. This world is it it's not gonna be here much longer. Okay. So we're seeing it. Okay. The stock market is crashing. All right. Every day I'm waking up to an article where um tenant like a title of one article that I'm looking at right now, tenants say they were wrongly evicted from an MD apartment were covered by rent assistance. Okay, so you got landlords that kicking people out even though they have rent assistance. Okay, so this is a polluted society. Okay, another article I'm seeing where the title of this article, it said this 5 million year old woolly mammoth is being brought back to life. See, straight wickedness and witchcraft. All right, they're trying to bring back a old. I mean, of course, the Earth is not 5 million years old. All right, that's one thing, but they're trying to digging up the dead and trying to bring forth back life, man. These wicked ass people trying to play God, man. Okay, they trying to play like they're Yahweh. All right, they striving to be with their maker, and that's wickedness. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot going on in this society that you should not be getting comfortable. Okay, this place is circling in the drain. Okay, so let's go back and read Isaiah 52:12. And it says, Isaiah 52:12, it said, "For ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight." Okay, so that's pretty much another point right there with this young lady that I had in my dream that I was speaking to. She was going out with haste, trying to make ends meet by selling her body. Okay, so let's read that again. Isaiah 52:12, it said, "For ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight, for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will go before you, and the power of Israel will be your reward." Okay, see? And that's another thing. We were once in the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and we fell from grace because we wasn't keeping his commandment. Okay, now we are receiving a reward, meaning that we're going to be right back into the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're going to be right back, and we're going to be his precious jewels. Okay. All right, in verse 13 it said, "Behold, my servant shall deal prudently; he shall be exalted and extolled and be very high." See, so that's the point right there, man. So we shouldn't be worrying about being comfortable in America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, now this is Micah 2:10 again. All right, so it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." Okay, so reading that again is just to drive the point home. All right, so you get another quick scripture. I got a few more scriptures, and I'm gonna close this out, man. So this is just a quick lesson to let the nation of Israel to know that trying to get comfortable in this world, this is not the place for us. All right. Mark 4:14. Okay, the sower sowed the word. Okay, the sower sowed the word. All right, so the word, there's comfort in listening to this word. Okay, there's no comfort in being in the cares of America, Great Babylon the Great. This place will not comfort you. Okay, you trying to get comfort in this world is going to destroy you. Okay, so Mark 4:14 again, the sower soweth the word. Mark 4:15. "And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown, but when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and take away the word that was sown in their heart." Okay, and that heart goes into their mind. All right. Okay. Well, as you see in this world where they say food for thought, that's what it's talking about right here. All right. It's a parable saying for food for thought. The sower gave you food for thought. He gave you an advice. All right. And all you had to do was water it. But when Satan came and set an obstacle in your way, you have individuals out here that allow Satan to take their word from him. Okay, Satan got individuals that's going to do that. Who's his servant? Who's the servants of Satan? That's none other than Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. They are the Satan worshippers. Okay, as you can see when I mentioned in that article, they're trying to bring back life to animals that were dead for over 1,000 years. Okay, that's witchcraft right there. That's Satan worshippers. All right. Mark 4:15 again. "And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown, but when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their heart." Okay, so they allow this precious jewel to be taken away from their heart. Okay, this is for precious things to know and understand this truth. Okay, the truth of the actual truth of the word of Yahweh Yahushua, which is this Bible. Okay, Mark 4:16. "And these are they likewise which are sown on thorny ground." Okay, because I did a lesson called "Count Your Blessings." Okay, and these individuals that's on thorny ground, they allow this word to be taken from them. All right, Mark 4:16 again. "And these are they likewise which are sown on thorny ground, who, when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness." See, they received it. Okay, meaning they heard the word, they're not going to have no excuse. Okay, verse 17, "And have no root in themselves." Okay, we're to go back to 25, Proverbs chapter 25 and 28. Okay, "He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without wall." Okay, Okay, March 17 again, it says, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Okay, afterward, when affliction or persecutions arise for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. See, and that's exactly what I saw in that dream. There was an individual that maybe heard the word of Yahweh Shai, but when the time came, she buckled. She's offended. All right, so she had to go make ends meet by selling her body. All right. Um, Mark chapter 4 and 18. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word. Such as hear the word, and the cares of this world. Okay. Verse 19. And the cares of this world, and the deceitful of riches, and the lust of other things enter in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. You see? And that's exactly what they became. They once heard the word, and then they became that unfruitful. They became that fruitful people. Okay, they became unfruitful, meaning that they're gonna perish along with this society. All right, verse 20, and see, these are they which are sowed on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60-fold, and some 100-fold. Okay, so these are the individuals that's going to walk up out of here, the ones that understand scriptures like Micah 2 and 10, that arise ye and depart. Okay, they understand that this society is going to be destroyed. Okay, so they put their thought, their mind into the words of Yahweh Shai. Okay, just like Yahweh Shai said to Satan when Satan tempted him. Okay, he said it's not good for man to live by bread alone, but by the word of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so those are those individuals. Okay, pretty much the whole elect and the 1/3. All right, but now going back to Mark 4 and 19. All right, which is the point. And it says, in the cares of this world, and the deceitful of riches, and the lust of other things enter in, choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. Okay, so that would lead me to another precept, which is Jeremiah chapter 2. Let me find that precept real quick. There's a lot of good scriptures in here, but a particular one. Okay, just Jeremiah chapter 2 and 21 would be the point, but I actually want to read Jeremiah chapter 2 and 14, and I'm going to jump down to 21. It says, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? You see? And this is Jeremiah asking that question. Why is Israel spoiled? Why is the nation of Israel spoiled? Because they are too occupied in the cares of this world, or basically the cares of America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay? So in jumping down to verse 21, okay, and it says, yet I have planted thee a noble vine. Okay, so Yahweh Shai planted that noble vine. He basically planted the word he planted his word within our minds. Okay, and it says, wholly a right seed. All right, so he planted this commandment. Okay, we're supposed to be separate from the world. All right. Okay, so let's read that again from the top. It said Jeremiah 21 and 22, it's like 2 and 21. It said, yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? See, and that's the point right there, because selected the nation of Israel, particularly the 2/3, is so occupied in the cares of this world that they became degenerate. Okay, they became degenerate to the point where to the point where Esau Edom basically took over their mind. All right, degenerate meaning deteriorate. All right, deteriorate, having lost physical, mental, or moral equality considered normal and desirable, showing evidence of decline. Okay, these are degenerate and evidence of decline, and you're seeing it. The alphabet agenda. Okay, like I mentioned earlier in this lesson, that woman is about to sell her body just to sell, make ends meet. Okay, in the dream that I had. All right. uh Another definition, an immoral or corrupt person. All right, so you got people that's worried about chasing a bag. Okay, they'll kill their own brother just so they can go, get more money. Some people kill you for $100. Some even less than that. All right. Another definition: decline or deteriorate physically, mentally, or morally. All right, so the point, going back into this Jeremiah Jeremiah 2:21. Okay, so reading that again, it says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed. How then art thou turned to unto like into the degenerate plant of a strange vine?" Okay, see, so we turn into to a strange vine to the point where Yahweh Shemi outside don't know us. Okay, he don't know who we are. He said this is not his work. Okay, on the right hand side, this is not his work. This is the work of Esau Edom, okay, your so-called white man. All right, so let's go ahead and close this lesson out, because I don't want to make this too long. All right, so this is pull it up real quick. Bear with me for a minute. Okay, this second Ezra chapter 16. Second Ezra 16, and jumping down to verse 40. Okay, and it says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to die battle." Okay, so in that dream, I was pretty much in the basically a homeless shelter. Okay, and I was pretty much going back to that homeless shelter and get some remaining things that I had left. So basically, I was moving around, and I didn't feel under no distress. Um, I didn't have no haste about myself or anything like that. I was actually comfortable in that dream. I was actually comfortable in the thing that I was dealing with. All right. So second Ezra 16:40 again from the top, it said, "Oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." Okay, so this is the point right here. We're supposed to be worried, not being within the cares of this world. Okay, we're supposed to be ready to pack our bags and get up out of here, because going back to Micah 2:10, this is not our rest. Okay, that rest goes into home. Okay, your home is a resting place. All right. The laws of America, aka Babylon the Great, is stacked. Babylon the Great is stacked against you to the point where you can't get comfortable here anyway. So why try? All right. Uh, Second Ezra 16:41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. Okay, see, so this is, and that's the point right there. See that nobody, people working hard to get a new house, or basically trying to be comfortable, being doing things to be comfortable in this world, but as the scripture said, man, lay up yourself treasure upon in heaven. Okay, don't lay up yourself upon treasure on earth, with moth and rust do corrupt and steal. Okay, well, thieves break in and steal. I'm loosely paraphrasing. That'd be Matthew 6:19, about the 19th verse. All right. Second Edges 16 and 42. He that occupy merchandise as he that has no profit by it, and he that build it as he that shall not dwell therein. See? And that's the point right there. He said he that build it. So a man that builds a house, he built a house for no reason because he won't be able to dwell in. He won't be able to live in that house that he built. Okay? And a man that have merchandise, he won't be able to get no profit off of it because America, aka Babylon the Great, this polluted society, they're gonna take that from you by way of their MOTB. All right, because they're trying to entice the whole world. During that hour of temptation, they're gonna entice the whole world to get that MOTB. All right, so they're gonna basically put everybody in a position to where they ain't gonna have no choice but to take the MOTB. So that's the point right there. So let's read that again. Second Edges 16 and 42. It said, he that occupied merchandise as he that has no profit by it. Okay, because Esau Edom is gonna make it uncomfortable to where he like, hey, you got those businesses, you got those sales, you can't sell it, you can't get your profit until you take that mark, okay, that character. All right, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. Okay, yeah, you built that house. Okay, you can't pay your taxes until you get that mark. All right. Second Edges 16 and 43. He that soweth as if he should not reap. Okay. Hey, I got control of your land. You got that farm. You can occupy. You can reap what you sow. You can reap all your food that you get. I let you get it as long as you get that mark. That's how Esau Edom gonna come to you during the hour of temptation. All right. So reading it again, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planted the vineyard, as he that shall not gather the grape. Okay. Second Edges 16 and 44. They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. Okay. So as Apostle Paul said, man, he that have a wife be as though that have none. Okay. Even Yahweh Shah said, he that loveth his mother and his children more than me is not fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So the point is, you need to be occupied in these scriptures, okay? These scriptures are the ones that's going to lead you out of the destruction that's coming to America, aka Babylon the Great. All right, in verse 2nd Ezra 16 and 45, and he said, and therefore they that labors in vain, okay? 2nd Ezra 16 and 46, for strangers shall reap their fruit and spoil their good, overthrow their houses, take their children captive, and for in captivity and famine shall they get children. See? And that's the point right there. So do not get comfortable in America, aka Babylon the Great, because these are the things that we're going to see in the near future. Okay, so let's go ahead and end this off with Isaiah chapter 47. All right, because this is the downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great, that we're going to see. All right, so Isaiah 47 and 1, it said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. All right. Okay, so because that dust goes into confusion. So Babylon is the land of confusion. All right, and the virgin daughter, which is America, aka Babylon the Great. All right. Matter of fact, to further prove that, before I finish that off, let's give Psalm 137 and verse 7. All right, and it says, remember, O Lord Yahweh Bachim Yahushua, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who says, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Okay, that has served us. Okay, so that's the point right there. See, going back to Isaiah 47 and 1. So who controlling Babylon? Edom, which if you read Genesis, was it 36 and 8? That's who Edom is. All right. Where it says Edom does dwell. Edom is Mount Seir. Okay, so that's Edom is none other than Esau Edom. All right, the so-called white man, the heathen nation. All right, so Isaiah 47 and 1 again, it said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughters of the Chaldean, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. All right, verse 2, it says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy lock, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river. Verse 3, it said, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. See? And so America, aka Babylon the Great, nakedness is being covered right now as we speak. Okay? So, Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone for teaching me the truth, the one to present securely. Shalom, DTA, Ababa Kwam Yashavala. We almost home, Yashavala. We almost home.